Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 9th. So students, in the previous video we have completed reading with our poem number 9 from the book Beehive. The name of the poem is The Snake Trying. It is very simple and short poem, but this poem is having a very important message. So I am very much sure that the explanation part that we have done in the previous video is very much clear to you all, and in today's video we will solve the questions, we will see the comprehension part, but we will start the video with the summary of the poem. Okay, so let's begin with the summary. The poem The Snake Trying is a very short and simple poem. Through the poem, the poet conveys a very simple yet important and inspirational message that all the creatures created by the God must be treated sympathetically and lovingly. So in this poem, the poet is presenting one message, and that message is, yes, very simple, but it is very important and inspirational message. And what is the message? The message is that all the creatures that are created by the God, so all the creatures must be treated, right? How? With full of sympathy and with full of love. They should not be harmed unnecessarily. The poet talks about a green colored snake in the poem that is trying to escape from the strokes of a person who is following it with a stick. And in the poem, the poet is presenting a snake that is of green color, and that snake is trying to escape from the strokes of a person who is following it with a stick holding in his hand. The poet says that it is a general human tendency that if a human being sees a snake, he or she tries to kill it, because snake is considered to be very fearsome, dangerous and poisonous. So the poet is talking about the human tendency, right? That we all human beings are having this tendency that whenever we saw a snake, right, then every time we just try to kill that snake. Why? Because snakes are considered to be very fearsome, very poisonous and very dangerous creatures. But the snake presented in the poem is actually a victim that is trying to escape and hide behind the marshy plants. But the green snake, but the small snake that is presented in this poem, that snake is a victim itself, right? And it is trying to escape and hide behind the marshy plants, behind the reeds. Finally, it disappeared and this saved its life. And finally, the snake, it was able to escape, finally it was able to hide itself, and finally it was saved. Thus the poet presented the idea that not all the snakes are harmful. So in this poem the poet was having this idea that we should not believe, we should not consider that all the snakes are harmful, all the snakes are dangerous. They are harmless if we want to disturb them. So the poet just wanted to, he just wanted to spread this awareness that we should be aware with this thing that snakes, they can be harmless if we want to disturb them. So unnecessarily we should not attack or kill them assuming that they are harmful. So the message is that unnecessarily we should not attack, we should not kill the snake just assuming that all the snakes are harmful. So this is the message that this poem is having. So I am very much sure that summary and explanation part, everything is clear to you all. Now let's start with the questions. So the first question is, what is the snake trying to escape from? So we have to tell that in this poem, what is the snake trying to escape from? So let's see the answer. The snake is trying to escape from the pursuing stick. Okay, so in the poem we have read that one snake is there and that snake is trying to escape from the pursuing stick. It means one person is there and that person is holding one stick and that person is following the snake, that person is chasing the snake and the snake is trying to escape. Clear? Second question is it a harmful snake? What is its color? So in this question, first of all, we have to tell that the snake that is presented in the poem, is it a harmful snake? And again, we have to tell the color of this snake. So let's see the answer. No, it is not a harmful snake. It is even harmless to the children because it is small in size. So after reading the poem, we can say that the snake that is presented in the poem, it is not harmful, because the poet is using this word harmless, and the poet is saying that this snake is harmless even to children. Okay, why? Because it is a very small snake. And now if we are talking about the color, so this snake is of a green color. Next question, the poet finds the snake beautiful. Find the words he uses to convey its beauty. So in this question, first of all, we are given with one statement, and the statement is that the poet finds the snake to be very beautiful. So now we have to write the words. Now we have to pick out the words from the poem, and we have to write the words that the poet he uses to convey the beauty of the snake. So let's see the answer. The poet uses the words beautiful and graceful to convey the beauty of the snake. So हमें poem में से words लेने हैं. So in the poem the poet he has used these words like beautiful and graceful just to convey the beauty of the snake. Next question, what does the poet wish for the snake? So in this question we have to tell that what was the wish of the poet, what was the thing that the poet he actually wishes for the snake. So let's see the answer. The poet wishes the snake to go over the water into the reeds to hide without being hurt by its pursuer. So this was the wish of the poet, and the poet actually wanted this thing that the snake it should go over the water into the reeds, and it should be able to hide itself without being hurt by the person who is pursuing this snake holding a stick in his hand, right? So this was the reason that the poet was having this request, and he was just saying that just let him go, just let him hide, don't hurt him, don't harm him. So this was the wish of the poet, that finally this snake should be able to hide itself without hurting. Next question, where was the snake before anyone saw it and chased it away? Where does the snake disappear? So in this question, first of all, we have to write that when nobody just saw the snake and nobody was chasing the snake, so at that time where was the snake? And secondly, we have to tell that where does the snake finally disappear? So let's see the answer. The snake was lying on the sand before anyone saw it and chased it away. So before anyone was able to see the snake and before anybody was chasing the snake was just lying on the sand. Clear? It disappears in the ripples among the green slim reeds, and finally the snake was able to disappear. Finally it was able to hide itself in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Okay. So students, we have completed all the questions that are there in the poem. I hope the poem explanation part and all the question answers, everything is clear to you all, right? It's very simple, very short poem, but yes, it is having a very important message. And after reading the poem, you should be aware with this thing that all the snakes, they are not dangerous, they are not harmful. So we should not hurt them, we should not harm them, assuming this thing that yes, all the snakes are poisonous, they all are harmful. It is not the fact. So we should not disturb them, we should not harm them. Okay, so in the next video we will start reading with our next chapter. So see you in the next video. Thank you.